Dear students, today we will understand our fifth chapter of geography, water. Do you know World Water Day is celebrated on 22nd March to aware people about the importance of water, to aware people to conserve more and more water. Why we need to conserve water? Let's understand it in this chapter, water. As you all know, water is very essential for us. Water plays an important role in our life. We cannot live without water. It is our basic need. We uses water in different activities. We uses water in our day-to-day life activities. We use water in drinking, bathing, cleaning, mopping, watering the plant, etc. When we speak about the word water, the images of rivers, oceans, seas, rain, etc. came in our mind. In rainy days, children make paper boats and float these boats in rainy water. But after some time, this water get vanished. Where does this water go? Some water ships in the ground and some water get evaporated and became the part of water cycle. What is this water cycle? Let's understand it with the help of a diagram. When sun heats the water of ocean, seas, rivers, etc., the water changes into water vapors, and these water vapor goes up in the sky. This process is called evaporation. When this water vapor goes up in the sky, these changes into tiny droplets. These tiny droplets form clouds. This process is known as condensation. When clouds became heavy and cannot hold more water, the water started to fall down on the earth's surface in form of rain, hail, snow, etc. And this water goes back in rivers, oceans, seas, etc. This process is called precipitation. When this water came back in rivers, oceans, seas, etc., this again heated by sun and get evaporated. Then again it changes into clouds and became the part of condensation. Then again water started to fall down on earth's surface in form of rain, hail, snow, etc. And this called precipitation. In this way, water changes its form between oceans, atmosphere, and land. through evaporation, condensation, precipitation. This process is called water cycle. Now, let's understand the three processes of water cycle. First of all, evaporation. The process by which water change into water vapor due to heating is called evaporation. The second process is condensation. The process by which water vapor changes into water droplets. By this process, clouds are formed. Third process is precipitation. In precipitation, water particles fall from the atmosphere and reaches on the earth in form of snow, rain, hail, etc. So water cycle is the process by which water continuously change its form and circulate between ocean, atmosphere and land through evaporation, condensation and precipitation. Now let's understand the distribution of water. As you all know, about 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water. Means about 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. After that, many countries are facing the problem of scarcity of water. How can it possible when there is lot of water on our earth? Then how can there be the scarcity of water? Let's understand it with the distribution of water on the earth's surface. 97.3 water is found in oceans, and that water is saline water. Means it consists salt, and this water is not fit for human consumption. 2% water is found in glaciers in form of ice. Only 0.7% water is found in rivers, lakes, wells, etc. That's why there is scarcity of water. Let's understand it through this pie chart. As you see, the green part of the chart shows the water that is found in ocean, and this water is saline water. It covers 97.3% of water. The blue part shows the water that is found in glacier in form of ice. The yellow part shows the water that is fresh water and fit for human consumption. As you can see in this chart, only 0.7% of water is fit for human consumption. That's why there is water scarcity in the world. In this map, we can see different water bodies. We can see different oceans: Pacific Ocean, South Atlantic Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean. We also see Some rivers like Amazon River of South America, Mississippi River of North America, Niger, Congo, Nile River of Africa, Ganga and Brahmaputra River of Asia. We can see some seas in this map also, like Caspian Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea, East China Sea, South China Sea, etc. Now let's understand ocean circulation. The water that is found in ponds, wells remains calm. But the water that is found in oceans never remain calm. It keeps moving constantly due to different reasons. It keeps moving constantly due to winds, volcanic eruption, earthquake, underwater landslide, etc. Due to these reasons, ocean circulation keeps on. We can categorize the ocean circulation in these ways. First, waves. Second, tides. Third, ocean currents. The first, waves. When the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternatively, they are called waves. Tides, the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day, is called tides. Ocean currents are the stream of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface in definite direction. Now, let's understand waves in detail. When we throw when we throw a ball in ocean water, what happens? The water splash out and the ocean put the ball back through waves. The waves are formed when winds crash across the ocean surface. When strong wind blows, the waves become bigger. Sometimes earthquake, volcanic eruption, or underwater landslide can cause huge tidal waves called tsunami. Tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. It is called so because due to these waves, harbor get destroyed. In 2004, tsunami caused a huge disaster in Indian Ocean, and India's Indra Point of Andaman and Nicobar got submerged in this tsunami. Now let's understand tides. Tides are of two types: neap tides and spring tides. Neap tides are small tides. Spring tides are highest tides. Neap tides are formed when sun Earth, Moon make the angle of 90 degrees. Spring tides occur when Sun, Moon, and Earth are in same line. Neap tides are formed when the moon is in its first and last quarter. Spring tides are formed during full moon and new moon situation. These tides are formed due to the strong gravitational pull extracted by sun and moon. Now let's understand the advantages of tides. Tides help in navigation. Tides help the ship to arrive at the harbor more easily. High tides bring fish near the coastal area. Due to these high tides, fishing is possible and became easy. So, high tides also help in fishing. Tides are also used to generate electricity. Now, let's understand about ocean currents. Ocean currents are also two types: warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. Warm ocean current originate near the equator and move towards the poles. Gulf Stream, Alaska ocean current are the example of warm ocean current. These warm ocean currents increase the temperature of the area. Cold ocean currents originate near poles and move towards equator. Peru ocean current, California ocean current are the example of cold ocean current. Cold ocean current decrease the temperature of that area. The places where warm and cold ocean currents meet, tiny organisms called planktons are found in abundance. Plankton are an excellent source of food for fish. In this map, we can see different ocean currents. The arrow of red color shows the warm ocean current, and the arrows of blue color shows the cold ocean currents. Gulf Stream, South Equatorial Current, Alaska Current. These are the example of warm ocean current. And Peru, Labrador. These are the example of cold ocean currents. Now, let's understand the summary of the chapter. Water is one of our most important resources, and life on earth isn't possible without it. Water cycle is the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the surface of the earth. It occurs due to the process of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Some of the major sources of fresh water are glacier, rivers, spring, ponds, lakes, etc. About 97% of all the water on earth is saline, means salty, and not fit for human consumption. And only 3% water is fresh and fit for human consumption. Ocean waters move continuously, unlike the stagnant water of ponds or lakes, and this is known as ocean circulation. Some of the major ocean movements are waves, tides, and currents. Now let's know some important points of this chapter. Terrarium. Terrarium is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plant. We can make our own terrarium with the help of a jar. Take a jar, put some soil and mix some humus in it. Then plant some small plants in it. Sprinkle some water and close the jar. You will see some tiny droplets in this jar. Our earth is also like this terrarium. Salinity. It is the amount of salt in grams present in 1000 gram of water. The average salinity of ocean is 35 part per thousand. Dead Sea in Israel has salinity of 340 grams per liter of water. Everyone can float in Dead Sea because of high salinity. Tsunami take place in Indian Ocean in 26th December 2004 due to earthquake. Tsunami may be formed 15-meter high. Tsunami travels at a speed of more than 700 km per hour. The tsunami that take place in Indian Ocean in 26 December 2004, it was 150-meter high and travels at a speed of 800 km per hour. The Indra Point in Andaman and Nicobar Island got submerged after the tsunami. The largest lake in the world is Caspian Sea. In this way, we can understand that there is water scarcity in the world and we should conserve our water. Conserving water doesn't mean that we should not use it. It means we should use water wisely. We can aware people to conserve more and more water. We can do rainwater harvesting. We can plant trees which will help in raining. Thank you.